Yeah, so last time we created two things. So we added effect for the ship and also the ability to detect stuff in front of the player. So you see, you can detect this, and it will show the action you can do with this. But um, we have a problem with the ship. We can hear the ship from here. So let me show you actually in the scene. So well, wait, it's 2D, 3D. Okay. So the ship is in that space, and we can hear them from here. So I looked on the internet, and we made a mistake here with the audio source, and the problem is with the distances here. And so the from what I understand, this maximum distance here, um, this is the range where you can hear the sound. But let's see what the minimum is within. Oh, okay, I see. Let's try putting one here and uh, try again. Hopefully this works. Nope, it does not work. Okay, that's interesting. Try a big value just out of curiosity. Uh, this is interesting because wait, do these have a audio listener on them? Because if they do, we no, they do not have an audio source. That's interesting. So let's try with a bigger value, and I want to make a couple of changes to the UI as well. Okay. Um, that's interesting. Why do we hear those from there? Okay. It should be smaller value, like 20, I think. Minimum distance. Okay, so then why do we hear it from here? I don't understand. Let's check each chip, but this should all have the same value. Oh, okay. I see. I made a mistake. Sorry. So the thing is, I think we cannot edit those. Uh, um, but let's make it slightly bigger. Actually, 30 should work. Yes. So the issue was I thought I updated all of these, but I just updated one. So now it should work now. Hopefully. Yep, it works. It works. So we have two things that I want to do. One is we'll go and create a door in here. Wait, where is it actually? Yes, in here. So first, let's download a new door. Um, yes, this one, apartment door. Very small file. So it's probably not um, it doesn't use expensive graphics probably. So we'll add these doors that you can open, and then we'll also add the ability to rotate the walls in the maze. So first let's put a door in our scene. I believe this comes with scripts, and I want to look at over that script. Okay, because we just want to be able to open it and close it. We don't really care about other functions. Okay, that's okay. Let's see. The update. What is this? Yes, we have a bunch of stuff in here that we don't really care about. Um, yeah, we'll remove this script actually, because we only care about the animations, and from what I can see, this already has the animations. But first, let's convert these materials, because you see they are pink, so we need to convert them to URP. So uh, universal render pipeline. Okay, and now we just will drag this here in our scene like that. And we want to remove a couple of things from this object. So first let's look in here. I don't know what this is actually, and I don't care. Door zone, yeah, we don't need that. Make sure everything is okay. Yeah, we don't need a door zone in here. Okay, make sure so we have this collider, which is good because we want to detect the door, but we don't want the script. Let's make sure there's no script in here. I don't think it is. Well, okay, let's rotate it. So let's 90-degree on the X, on the sorry, Y, and we need to resize it a little bit so it fits in here. I think that should be enough. But what is this here? LOT group? I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. I won't mess with that. Let's look at the animator 1 second. Oh, I'm looking at this, and I just see an animation, not an animator. So that's a different component here. Okay. It said it comes with animations, but I do not see those. Um, so where are those actually? Those animations? Oh, we have a couple more materials here. We have to convert to URP. Okay. How does this work? I'm very curious. Uh, let's read actually the guide here. It's how to use. Oh, I see. Well, let's delete that and place it again in the scene because apparently uh, it already has a script here, but here on the door zone. Yes, please fix any compile errors. So let's see, do we have any compile errors here? I don't see any. Then where are the character controller? Um, what is okay, player control? What is player movement? Yeah, we don't need this. I'll just delete it, I guess. That's from some asset. We don't need that. All right. Now we don't get errors. Yes. Um, so let's see that script. Yes, it's the door controller. Okay. So we have an animation component, and apparently, yes, we placed each individual animation here. Okay, let's test and see if this works in the scene. Rotate it first. All right, let's drag this a little bit like that. Okay, now let's go and test it. Our player in here. So something like that. Okay. This is a weird script. It doesn't use uh, doesn't have an animator. Wait, we have an error already. What is that? Unassigned. Okay, I see. Okay. So let's see that so we'll just comment these lines here. For now, we don't want to use that. So this is a script from the asset. It's not made by me. Hopefully now it will work. And also, I'd like to delete this file here. Let's see. Yes, I will delete this because we don't really use it. Okay, let's test that door again. And excuse me 1 second, be right back. Let's see how if this works. Nope, it doesn't work. All right. Okay, so apparently we have that error again. So let's see where that is actually. Okay, here's. Let me just comment that real quick. Try again. Okay. So we have another. Okay, here. So basically, we want to remove that UI from the script because we'll add our own user interface. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so we have a problem. It is working, but we have an issue with the script here. Where is that actually? Okay, so in here, we want to disable this, no key needed. Okay, and let's see. Yes, so this part here, what we'll do is we'll create a function in here, a public function. So public uh, void interact door like that. And then let's see, what is this? Is this an update? Yes, we just need to interact with it. So we'll just copy this stuff here, like that, in here. And then we can comment all of this. We don't need anything from here, like that. And actually, let's even comment uh, the whole update function because we don't need it, like that. And now we can call this function from within um, our player script. Yes, this door also needs to have wait 1 second. Sorry about that. So this also needs to have a clickable object script. Um, Let me look 1 second. I need to know how does this get the. Oh, I see. What is a door collider then? Because I would actually like to add this script to the main object. So we'll remove this from here. And let's add it to our door controller, like that. Key game object, we don't really care about that. So let's see. Here we want to get this from um, just like that from this. So now it's no longer the parent; it's this object. And here let's see if key needed the key object is wrong. Assign key object. Yeah, that's not an issue right now. Let's instead say here debug log, just a log, not an error. Okay. And we'll have to remove more from this, but not right now. So let's add that a clickable object because this will be a clickable object. Uh, so let's add that clickable object. So this will tell us which object it is. We'll make it one. And in our player script here, we want to create a function um, to interact actually, because this here right now, this raycast forward just detects the object in front of us. But we want to have a function that will let us interact with objects. So we'll say raycast interact like that. Use the same raycast. We can delete this stuff. And let's see. Yes, we need to know what index, what kind of object it is. So yes, let's let's copy this here. So we get the index, and then let's see for 0. So if this is 0, but let's use actually a switch. Let me see how to use the switch statement. Unity switch C# switch, because it's better than using ifs. Make it short switch. Yes, let's see how to use that. Huh. Expression is evaluated once. Okay. So I guess it's kind of like this. In here we put that like that, and then we have 0 and 1 in this case. I guess. So let's delete these comments. Or no, never mind. So for 0 we have this wall, maze wall script for those. So we want to get that script first. So let's say here equal, and then our object. So we saved the information from the raycast in this here hit variable, and here we just say hit collider. So this means the object that we collided with the raycast, that collided with the raycast, and then we get the component. So wall maze in this case, maze also. Sorry. And I will try to rotate. So here we have that rotate, start rotating, and we only do it if we can, if it is not rotating already. So in here we'll just say maze script start rotate all like that. But wait, yeah, that's actually square. That's okay. Um, okay. Uh, and that's it for this. But now we want to be able to open the door in case one. So if it is a door, we want to open it. And in that case, we need the door controller. So door controller, door controller equal, and then we get the component from here. And then in here, door controller, and then we just call that function that we created, interact with door. That. Uh, this should be everything we need. We just need to modify the UI a little bit. So in here we have this dot here in the middle, and it gives you a message when you're looking at something. But I would like to modify it a little bit. Let's just add the text here, and I don't really like this font. So let's choose this one. Maybe lower it a little bit. And let's add the key here. So an image of the key that you need to press, and in this case it will be F. So in here, let's I actually check input. So if input get key down is key code F, then we do this. So if we press F, we do this. Actually, this we interact only if we press F. Let's copy that, put it inside the if, and then this will be in the update function. Where's the update function? Yes, in here. So recast, then interact like that. So interact when F is pressed. Okay, what else? We need to modify the UI and add some text to the player script so that we know for the door we know that we can interact with it. Okay, so let's open the canvas in 2D mode like that. And let's add some UI that will let us know which key we need to press. So this will be let's create a button just because it has already the text inside it. Or actually, I'm stupid, I just do it the normal way. Okay, so we have this image here. That will be something like that, some sort of gray. And this will be interact. Let's resize it a little bit and then add the F here. So we'll add a little text. Yes, like that. And now we have to resize it to the exact size of this. Reduce the font. So this will be F here. centered like that. Something like that. Let's see the font. Maybe with another font here. Yeah, let's use this one. Okay. Seems okay. Now we just have to position it. So let's get our text and move it a little bit down. And then the key. Now the question is where do we place this? Or do we even need to do this? Let me check actually. 1 second. Let me compare it to a known game. Skyrim pick items. I'm curious how they made it in Skyrim. Let's see.
Hey guys, Skin here. You don't actually pick it up until you let go of A. So just hold down A.
Oh, I see.
And it just.
I see. So, okay, I see how this is. So they actually put it like this, F and then what action it is. So we'll modify this a little bit. So we'll create an empty object here because we want this to be centered every time. This will be interact layout group. So we'll use a new component. It's called layout group. Horizontal, like that. Where is it? I cannot see it. Okay, have to resize it a little bit. We care about the height in this case, something like that. So something like that. And now we can add those, so the key and the clickable text, so these two. And we do this because we want this to be centered. But first, let me see, 1 second, please. Let's see, where is it? Middle center, like that. So we want this to be in the center. And the spacing is a little bit weird. Okay. So we have to put them closer together like that. Okay. So let's say 39. And padding. So this. So what this layout group component does? It keeps UI elements at the difference between the objects within this group are at equal distance, and usually use this with UI that are the same. But in this case, we have an image and a text, and the only reason we use this is because we want this to be in the center of this rectangle. So something like that. Okay. And now I realized that not only do we have to change the text this here, but also we need to activate this layout group. So we have to modify the code a little bit. So in here, let's look at the UI. We have that text, but we want to have also the layout group. So the whole object, game object, uh, interact layout group. And now that we have it, when we recast in here, so when we recast forward, not when we interact, but when we detect here, there are a couple of things that we need to do. One is to upgrade update the so also another mistake here is you see this we do this every frame. So we put the message in this text um, every frame, but ideally we should check if it already there. So we don't do this every frame. I'd rather check if it is already that message. So we have to check check if message is already in the text UI. So if that text is different than the message, like that, then we do this. But first we have to get, oh sorry, not like that. It's different than, or actually we'll say it's empty. So string empty. So if there's nothing in there, then so let me modify it. Check if message is check if text UI is empty. Okay, and then we do this like that. Uh, but now we actually want to um, enable that layout group object. So we check if that is open. So check if layout interact layout group is enabled. So if interact layout group active self is not active self. So this means if it is not enabled. So with this here, you can see if active self, you can see if an object is enabled or not. So if it is disabled because we put a not here, it's not active, then we activate it. So this will be true, like that. Okay, and here we want to change the color only if it's necessary. So check if we need to change color. So if that color is already that, sorry, if it's different than that, then we change it. Okay, because we don't want to change that color every frame, only if it's necessary. Okay, so that's good here. And then here we want to say check if text is not empty. So if this here is different than string empty, and then we do this. And also we want to here to disable that layout group. So disable layout group game object, so the whole object. So instead of true, set true, we set it false. And the same we want to do with the color here. So we check first if we need to check if we need to change color. So we copy this if here. but instead put 0 inside, and then put that in here. Okay, so we fixed the raycast forward a little bit, and now we need to add some text there for the door, just for the door. And also in the canvas here, I will enable it 1 second because I want to do a couple of things. One is place the anchors for this. So what these do, I'm not an expert at this, but these anchors will stretch the UI for different resolutions. I'm not sure how this works, but I just put them in the corners usually. And this is not an error. This is from our script. It's just a debug from our script. So let's go to the player and where it says where are the actually the text for the UI. Yes. No. Wait. Yes. Here. So interact like that. We can exit the canvas. Let's go back to our game and try it. Let's try it now. Oh wait, I forgot to. Sorry, I forgot to disable that. And also we'll get errors because I also forgot to add this here, the layout group. It's not that here, and now that we have it in here, we can disable it. Make sure everything is okay here. And please let me know if you have questions because I moved a little bit fast. So let's see if this works. Okay. So it does not work for some reason. Okay. Not sure why. Oh, I see. I'm stupid. Sorry. So this door here does not have that. Um, oh, actually, I forgot what is to our door prefab in here. Okay. It does not have the layer, so we have to say clickable here. Okay. So that's the only issue. But do you have questions? Please. If not, then we'll continue. So that the issue was that when we raycast, we target only the clickable layer, and it did not have that layer. So now it should work. Let's see. Yes, it does work. You see. But we have a couple of issues here. Okay. So let's see. Does that work? Yes, it does work. But we have a couple of issues now. The first issue is, oh, actually we have a we have a bug here. Yes, okay. So the first bug is this store here has this collider that we do not need. So let's delete that first. And try one more time. Oh, we also have a problem with the UI. So the issue is let's put some text in here, some text. You see, it is centered, this text, and we don't want that. We want this to be anchored to the left. Sorry, to the to the left. Yes, to the left, like that. And then we resize it a little bit, or we just let's see, spacing maybe. Yes, the spacing, of course. like that. Okay. So now when we put a long text, for example, you see it goes to the right. It doesn't overlap with the F symbol here. Okay, and now we can disable it. That. Let's try one more time. This time we should not get errors. The errors were because when we recasted, we actually hit that extra collider first before we hit the door. That was the issue. Okay, so now this works, you see. But apparently our uh, our player is too big to enter this door. But let's pause for 1 second and check the collider on this. 3D. Okay. Do we have a collider here? That's interesting. What if I make it? Oh, it's not a mesh collider. What is this? Okay, so it seems that this is not a mesh collider. It's actually a um, oh, here, the main door. Okay, and what is this then? Okay, so we actually want to have a collider on this here, and then this here should be a trigger actually, like that, and then on this one we add a mesh collider. I don't know what's the difference between convex or not, but we'll leave it like that for now. So now, oh wait, sorry, I made a mistake. We are actually in play mode. Let's first, so this one, mesh collider, and then this one we make the collider trigger, so it does not have physics anymore, and hopefully, we can now enter the door. Because for some reason it did not have a mesh collider; it had a box collider. So let's see. I press, it opens. Yep. Now we close it, and okay. So we have a door now, and let's move this around a little bit. Oh wait, what is this? What was that? Let's try again. We have a little bug here. Okay, let's try again. Okay. Oh, okay. So why doesn't this work as well? Wait. Why doesn't that work? Wait 1 second. Oh, we have a error. Clickable. Okay. So let's see. Why is this an issue here? Um, so let's make sure that this store has that script. Yes, it does. Um, so for some reason this is oh here. Oh wait, what? Um, so why is this not? Oh, I see. So let me explain to you what's happening here. Because we made the children of this clickable as well, sometimes we click on something that does not have a clickable object. So we'll fix that right now by let's. What is the other collider actually? because only this one needs. So this one needs that clickable object. Okay. So this collider did not have the clickable object, and it was looking in the script here. You see, we try to get it, and it is null because it doesn't have that script. So now we should not see this error anymore. All right. Yep, seems to work. But now why doesn't it close? Oh, that's what. Oh, I see. We have another issue here. Um, yes, we do have an issue here. Because we are when we press F here, we're looking for that door controller script, and if we target the door, not the other collider, that one doesn't have the script. Okay, so let's go to our raycast interact. So here it's when we press F to interact with it. We try to get it here. We try to get it, and then we check if this is empty. So if we did not get it, we're looking for the script on the parent. So this will be that, but um, here we say transform parent. So if in other words, if we do not target the parent here, so if this is null, we get it from the parent. Then let me comment that. So if collider doesn't have the script, get it from parent object. I'm making it a little bit complicated because we not only want to open it when we are targeting the frame of it, but we also want to target the door when it moves after it opens. So the issue is that only the frame has the script. And let's see if it works now. Close it. Yep, seems to work. And let's check if we have any errors. No. So now we can start creating the prefab door prefab. Okay. So let's resize this a little bit. So on the z-axis, let's make it 2 like that. 2.5 maybe. Increase the door a little bit. So the door, but it is already quite big. I don't know. Should we leave it like this? Maybe a little bit like 20%. Uh, and let's do the same for this one. So instead of wait, what? Yes, 2.5. All right, let's place this here. Oh, what? Why doesn't this work? Wait. Uh, I'm trying to snap position, and for some reason it doesn't work. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't have to be perfect, I guess. Let's do that. Make sure these are on the same Y and X. Wait, okay, these are not on the same position actually. So let's see. How are these? I don't understand how they are these on the same accent because okay, okay. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. Okay. So now that we have this, we try to move it around a little bit. Global local, global. Yes. Okay. So something like this, but let's place some wall above it as well. Copy it. Maybe rotate it on the this. Yep. Like that. We have to resize it a little bit. So like something like that. And now we have our door prefab. Okay, but you see these are overlapping here, and I don't like that, so I'll move it. I'll make it thinner a little bit instead of let's say 1.9. Oh, here, this one 4.9. So now you see those are not. Oh, they're actually still overlapping. Oh, I see. I'm stupid. So this here, we need to modify the x value like that. Okay. So now you see these are not overlapping anymore. And this will be our dot prefab. Now we have to save it to our resources, but let's see, well, tunnels. Okay, I'll just drag it here for now. Okay. And we'll have a parent here object with all the doors because we want to place this in here randomly. These doors in the tunnels. So we'll just place them, and then when the game starts, we'll only activate a random amount of doors. But we have an issue, so this is not symmetric. So let's go to the, this is the prefab, and drag this a little bit like that so that it looks a little bit better, like that. All right, so we fixed that. Let's try to rotate the walls in the maze. So let's go to that area. It's got the maze area here. Let's move the player in here and see if we can rotate those walls now. And please, if you have questions, you can write it in the Unity lesson chat about this voice chat. Let's see. Oh, oh, so this rotates now, but a little bit too fast. Let's see why that is. So here in our maze wall, yes. So the issue is we use this, but this is 0 right now. Uh, and that's not the only issue. We have another issue here as well, which is these walls have physics. So if you rotate it and it hits the player, it will affect the player as well. So the first thing we want to do is go to these walls here and sorry, the maze wall, and put some value here like 1.5, let's say. But we want to get the box collider from the mesh collider from this, and we want to make it trigger. Uh, we want to make it trigger. But why do you have a mesh collider in here? Why can't we just let me remove this and use a box collider instead? Yes, why don't we just use a box collider? It's much more efficient. So we'll use a box collider instead. And when we rotate it, we'll make it so that it does not have physics. So for that, we need that collider. So box collider, we'll create a variable, and then we place the components inside at the start, like that. And then here, when we start rotating, we disable the physics. So we say that this trigger is true, and then so let's comment this, disable physics. And then at the end we make it false. So we enable physics again, and let's try that one more time. Okay. Okay, so you see now it rotates over time. You see, that's good. Um, but for some reason I cannot hear footsteps here, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, why don't we hear footsteps in here? That's interesting. Let me try and change move the player to another area. Okay, let's play the scene here. Why doesn't my sound effect work? And I'd like to see the player script. Oh, it's working. It's just my volume was low. Okay. Okay. So I guess we finished what we wanted to do today. So I guess that's it for today. If you have questions, please. If not, then we'll stop for today. And I guess Easter is coming, so
Okay. And I think for today, I don't have any questions. So, yeah, I don't
okay.
have any questions.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you both for coming today. I know Easter is coming, but hopefully I'll see you tomorrow as well. And thank you.